Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Just gonna wait for some people to jump in. Oh wait. Oh shit. Um. Is the microphone okay? Yeah. Yeah. Just gonna wait for some people to jump in stream, and then we'll get started. Just gonna wait another minute before we fully jump in. I do want to check. Yeah, okay. So everything seems to be good. Just gonna wait another 40 seconds and then we'll get started. Welcome to the stream. Everyone jumping in right now. Okay, 20 seconds before we get started. Let me have some water. Yeah, no worries, Mo Bear. All good. I do want to actually do something. What I forgot to do. Let's see. How do I add this? Widgets. Add source. Okay. I wanna. Close. How do I fucking? One sec. I'm trying to. Properties. Disable show. Ah, here we go. Let's drop this down to 300. Okay. Let's see which I bought. Let's chuck the chat box here. Okay, let's get started. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream today. So today we're going to be doing Sugar's or August's mixtape D1. I was gonna do D-Day first, but then people were like, do D1, D2, and then do D-Day. So we're doing this first. This mixtape's from like 6 years ago, so I think it's like one of his first things that he revealed as. Actually, I want to check that. Is it? I'm curious about that. Sugar D1. August began right age 13. Okay, we know about that. I'm just curious about the release date. Is this like one of the first things he released as August D? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get into this. So a lot of these are just like in Korean, so I don't know a lot of the song titles that are things. So we're just gonna listen through this playlist. It's a lyric playlist. So yeah, without further ado, this first song, I don't know what song it's called. I don't know the name of it or anything. We're just get into it. Okay. Oh, by the way, this will be put on YouTube later, after the stream, so this can be rewatched in the future. So don't worry about that. Okay.
야야 오케이 음악한다고 값친 지 몇 년 지나지 않아 대구에서 음악하면 잘 돼봤자 음악학원 원장이나 하겠지 난 생각이 날 빡들여 어차피 한번 사는 인생 뭐든 1등 한번 해.
Okay. Already love everything about this. Let's run it back. Let's run it back.
야야 오케이 음악한다고 값친 지 몇 년 지나지 않아 대구에서 음악하면 잘 돼봤자 음악학원
Like
원장이나
that
하겠지.
flow, like the way, look, like I also love the growl in his voice when he raps, but like this, I really love this.
야야 오케이 음악한다고 값친 지 몇 년 지나지 않아 대구에서 음악하면 잘 돼봤자 음악학원 원장이나 하겠지 난 생각이 날 빡들여 어차피 한번 사는 인생 뭐든 1등 한번 해봐야지 공부론 못하던 일들 음악으론 할 것 같아서 주위에서 10종 팔고 이 새끼 또 질환병이 도전 내려졌어.
Okay, we gotta go back to re-listen to that. Okay. Sorry. It's gonna take a while.
값친 지 몇 년 지나지 않아 대구에서 음악하면 잘 돼봤자 음악학원 원장이나 하겠지 난 생각이 날 빡들여 어차피 한번 사는 인생 뭐든 1등 한번 해봐야지 공부론 못하던 일들 음악으론 할 것 같아서 주위에서 10종 팔고 이 새끼 또 질환병이 도전 내려졌어. 조건 새끼 잘 봐봐 너네는 도전서 연출 좀 더 폼나게 음악하라거든 일단 대구를 떠나야겠다는 생각. 빡빡이고 등에 힘찬 발걸음 한 오디션 포스터 앞에 fade out.
Wait. Let's re-listen to that little lyric there. Powerful footsteps of this pimply high school are fade out in front of one audition poster. Okay, interesting.
오디션 포스터 앞에 fade out. 방시혁이게 제한 랩 대회라네요. 방시혁이라면 그배 지연그 총 맞은 것처럼 쓴 사람 아니요 형님. 그래서 크루 형들과 대회를 나가게 됐지. 결선에 가려면 예선을 통과하라네. 오케이 그 정도는 밥이지 뭐. 랩하라고 줬던 비트를 싹 다 갈아엎은 뒤 편곡을 하기 시작해서 봐라 어떤 네가 이렇게 하겠어.
I love this. The way he's rapping and the beat. Like everything about this is so fucking. It goes so hard, you know.
이렇게 하겠어 그 어떤 회사가 말이야 이런 천재를 싫다고 하겠어 회사 입장에선 요 보기 굴러온 거지 막연한 믿음 그게 내 성공의 본거지 지난 일이라 얘기하는데 예선 다음 날 전화 한 통이 왔어 지역 버는 공이.
I love just like this old school kind of like hip hop beat vibe to this song. That's why I really like, I think, Sugar stuff, because he really takes me back to like old school, like 100% hip hop, like, which I really love. I think that's why I really like his stuff.
오케이 야야 2010년 11월 7일 1호 입성 강남도 별거 없네 대구 촌놈의 기 선제 앞 그날 저녁은 쿨하게 싸먹었지 What the fuck 계산서에 눈이 돌아간 지한달 생활비는 고작 30씩 택도 없는 돈이란 걸 누구보다 알기에 시작했던 새벽 알바 때문에 등교 시간을 매번 달러 학교를 가면 다 돈 많은 집 자식들 내 한 달 생활비 몇 배를 수갑에 쳐박고 그리고 씹으면 뭐 돈 없다던 가십들 Shut the fuck up 새끼 너 아가리 쳐다도 성공이.
See, this is why I love Sugar. Like, this man just is not afraid to just like tell like people to go fuck themselves. You know what? Like people that deserve it. I love it.
dream 쉬어보여 1, 2, 3 Ain't no guy by bow 공식 dream 뛰어지면 you complete By my feet 내게 tweet morphine 여기 내 black on 뺏어 너의 sweet Andre 하나 모인 방망이 swing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dream Get the money on my mind 한탕 한 뒤엔 lick the shot Like a butterfly get high 머리 위로 봐 너는 위로 지나가 새끼야
Ooh, not bad. I like this guy's flow. This is so like mid-90s old school kind of song, like hip hop song vibes, and I love it. I love how in every song, Sugar is always confronting the haters, you know, and the naysayers. I love it. I love it because I want to see more of that in K-pop. Honestly, like just artists talking about like confronting these kind of toxic elements when it comes to being an artist, right? Because I feel like generally fan toxicity, this is a view from someone who is just getting into K-pop, but I've noticed K-pop fan toxicity is the highest concentration of fan toxicity I've ever seen in my life. So I like artists, like I like that BTS is a group that's like, will fucking tell it to your face in their songs about if they have people being toxic or if they've got haters or whatever, right? So yeah, I definitely want to see more of this in music in general, but I like to see it. So good. It's just such a vibe, you know. So, like, all of his songs are such a vibe, but wait, I'm just gonna turn off the heater. Oh, chill. Next song. Okay, we're going into the next song. I just want to see how much songs do we have. Okay, so this is gonna this stream's gonna be like plus 1 hour for sure. Okay, so Give It To Me by Agust. Okay, I can kind of tell what this song will probably be about, but we'll see if I'm proven right. All of the beats just go so hard. Wait, there's a music video for it? Okay, so let's oh yeah, right here. So actually, you know what I want to do? I want to listen to the song first and then we'll watch the music video because I feel like it'll be more interesting that way. Okay. We'll check the MV out after we listen to this song. Okay, I'm liking the beat. So, actually, before, someone was saying in the chat that this playlist is out. Oh yeah, I realized that, but I couldn't find a proper playlist. I couldn't be fucked creating one myself, so I just chose this one. So all the songs are in there, so I don't think it's like yeah. Anyway, so someone was saying in the chat that he did all the producing for this, the tracks. If that's the case, hard respect as always. Like, because all these beats that I've listened to, all these tracks are absolutely go so hard, you know, even without the rapping and the stuff and the, you know, the lyrics and stuff. Okay, let's go.
가족조차 인정한 덕종 난 성공의 적적 우리가 몇 개 덕종 본 형들은 죄다 또 맛을 봐 한 입으로 두말하면 대겨볼까 What you know about me You can control my shit 갈 거면 뱉은 말들 전부 주워담고 가 성공한 이유가 뭐냐고 물어보면
Wait. I just want to see.
공의 적적 우리가 몇 개 덕종 본 형들은 죄다 또 맛을 봐 한 입으로 두말하면 대겨볼까 What you know about
I'm really appreciating his commentary into like the corporate kind of machine when it comes to music, right? Let's see, like, look what he says here. Tough cookie that even my family acknowledge I'm a public enemy full of virtue while you ring me out. My brothers all see the taste of money. While saying 2 words with 1 mouth, they go to big companies. So he's talking about that whole kind of like the money, corporate capitalist machine, even when it comes to a creative outlet like making music. Like, I just appreciate how much this man hates capitalism, is all I'm saying. In some songs there were 2 or more producers, but he was on every track. Okay, that's actually fucking heavy. Like, I really respect these artists that are also producing shit, you know, because like I was up last night until 6 a.m. producing a new beat, right? Oh my god, like, it takes so long, you know, it takes so long to make a beat, you know. So like, whenever I hear it, especially after like getting into making my own stuff, you know, because I'm working on my 2nd song, and I've made the beat and I'm working on the lyrics right now. Oh my god, like the work ethic I respect so much, because it took me like what, 40, I want to say around 50 hours to make the beat. And then I've been working on the lyrics for about 15 hours now. It's a fucking slog, I'll tell you that much. So I have so much more respect for these artists after starting to make my own stuff. Okay, let's go. Okay, I respect. See, I love what he's saying here. Okay, wait, just 1 second. So I love what he's saying here, because he's talking about like the whole idea, because I feel like that's a common thing, right? Probably that BTS got asked, like, why do you think you got successful? Why did you get successful? But him just straight out saying, look, there's nothing special. It's just I worked harder than everyone else. That's just what it is. I worked the hardest out of every other fucking guy out there, so I managed to attain some success, and I appreciate that, you know. Because I find like when someone gets successful, right, and then people say like, how did you manage to get successful, or like, what's your secret? I feel like that's so insulting, because there's no secret to it usually. Like, it's usually I worked harder than every other person out there, so I'm more successful than every other person out there. That's how it happened. So I feel like it's insulting. Like whenever someone says, oh, you're so talented at drawing or doing this, I'm like, I feel like that's low-key insulting, because you're putting talent and luck and just throwing their hard work aside. You know? So I appreciate him just kind of clapping back to that kind of idea.
가족조차 적히지 못했던 내 성공 나조차도 놀랐으니 말해 말들 가족조차 인정한 덕종 난 공공의 적적 우리가 몇 개 덕종 본
Okay, I
형들은
love like
쟤네도 맛을
the just like cinematically, I love how it's like a room like covered in like dust and like fogginess. Like I feel like that's such a cool element.
덕종 난 공공의 적적 우리가 몇 개 덕종 본 형들은 쟤네도 맛을 봐 한 입으로 말하면 대겨볼까 What you know about me You can control my shit 갈 거면 배트만들 전부
I didn't realize that on my first listen, but like listen to
What you know about me You can control my shit
see the ways that you can control my shit. Like that's, oh my god, so good, so good. Fucking hell, like his intonation as well in his songs are so good.
갈 거면 배트만들 전부 주워담고 가 성공은 이유가 뭐냐고 물어보면 딱히 답을 할 게 없어 그동안 적어도 너네보단 덜 자고 더 움직임을 컸어 아직은 성공의 비법은 몰라도 망하는 비법 잘 알 것 같아 딱 너처럼 놀고 나불대는 게 비법 죽어도 그렇게 난 살 것 같아 Give it to me
Why do I really like blonde hair Sugar? I feel like he looks so fucking cool. Okay, sorry. Also, externally to that, I love the setting of this like music video because it's like he's talking about that idea of like, he's talking about the idea of like, in this song, you know, kind of working hard to be successful. You know, that's the only way to really do it. And then he's in like this graveyard, basically. Not graveyard, but this kind of destroyed ruin as the kind of backdrop to it. I think it really works with the song. Like it's a very interesting duality. Also, I want that jacket so much.
범으로 태어나 걔처럼 살 수는 없지 뭐든지 따라봐 소리든 돈이든 그게 명예든 절대 구걸하지 않아 네 손에 든 것을 난 탐하지 않아 그게 뭐든 나는 내가 할 것만 해요 약육강식의 법칙 조가 성공이란 단어 속에 정치판 니들끼리 치고받고 싸워 그래 생각 그래 얘또 병신다워 네가 또 삽질을 하던 또는 약실을 하던 저도 관심 없으니까
Also, can we talk like his swag as well? In the way he moves his body and just like kind of communicates his lyrics in like with his body is so good as well. He's got such high level of swag.
네가 또 삽질을 하던 또는 약실을 하던 저도 관심 없으니까 부대 그렇게 살아 건드리지 마 내거 손도 대지 마 어설프게 값이 다간 걸로 가니까 One for the money and two for the show Fame, flashlight, give it to me Give it to me
I love these like angles as well of this music video.
뭐든 좋으니까 가져와 Fame, flashlight Give it to me Give it to me 뭐든 좋으니까 가져와
Yeah, I really love the setting on in this music video, to be honest. I love, you know, I'm really big fan of like settings in these K-pop like, or just generally music videos where it's like in a destroyed place or in like a back streets or I don't know, like that vibe I really like. Like, I really like that. Okay, so that's Give It To Me. So let's go back. So to the next, we're going to do the last. I just want to see how much songs we have left. Okay, look. Probably not going to listen to the Agust D because I've already watched that music video on YouTube. But other than that. Okay, the last. Everyone's been hyping this up, so let's see. Like, all of his songs have been good, so I'm sure this is going to be really good as well. Okay, interesting.
잘 나가는 아이돌 래퍼
Okay, immediately, I love the way his tone is in this song. It's different, right? Because prior to this, it's all been kind of like in this album at least, it's been quite aggressive, like Sugar. So it's interesting. He's going into this soft. Okay.
잘 나가는 아이돌 래퍼 그 이면에 나 약한 자신이 서있어 조금 위험해 우울증 강박대대로 다시금 도주 Hell no 어쩌면 그게 내 모습일지도 몰라 damn 현실의 괴리감 이상하게 갈등 아픈 머리가.
So I really like how often this man talks about depression, because he was talking about depression and like that, you know, idea of mental health also in the stuff I reacted to as well. What was the song? What was the song? Amygdala, I think it was. That's what he was talking about, that same idea. In a more roundabout way, but like he was talking about that idea.
땡기 표정이 생겨버린 게 18살쯤 그래 그때쯤 내 정신은 점점 모여대 가끔씩 나도 내가 무서워 자기 혐오와 다시 놀러 와버린 우울증 덕분에 이미 민연기는 죽었어 내가 죽여 죽은 여주가 난가 비교하는
Okay, that's an interesting line, right? Mingyungi is already dead. I killed him. So obviously the character that's talking right now is Agust, you know, the angry kind of personification of Sugar, right? So that's a very interesting line. Like, I love that idea of like, you know what it kind of reminds me. I know this doesn't really make sense, but it does remind me of this. So if anyone's watched the new Star Wars Obi-Wan show, where Anakin is like, if no one's watched this, you're gonna be so confused. But he says to Obi-Wan, he's like, "Don't worry, Obi-Wan, you didn't kill me. You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did." It gives me those vibes, right? When Darth Vader says that to him. I don't know, it's just something that popped into my head immediately when I heard this line.
죽은 여주가 난가 비교하는 게 나의 일상이 돼버린 지열의 정신깔 정가 이미 민연기는 죽었어 내가 죽여 죽은 여주가 난가 비교하는 게 나의 일상이 돼버린 지열의 정신깔 죽은 여주가 난가 비교하는.
You know, sometimes you get a lyric and your brain kind of is just not registering. Okay, it's been a long time since my everyday life became killing my passions and comparing myself with others. Okay, here we go. So we have a lot of mental health happening, and this is actually something that's very interesting. Like, comparison with other people really is, I think, the most damaging thing you can do to yourself. So I like the way he's talking about this. Oh, that sounded beautiful, what he just did there. Ready? Oh, so good. I love what he's doing with his voice in this song.
I don't give a shit, I don't give a fuck. 그딴 말들 전부 다 날 간날 숨기려 하는 말 지우고픈 그때그의 기억조차 나지 않는 너는 공연하는 말 사람들의 무서워 화장실에 숨어버린 나를 마주하던 나 그때 나.
So he's talking about like it seemed based on this song, he seems he had or has like social anxiety, because he was even talking about before earlier in the song, he's talking about I was 18 when I first faced or discovered my social phobia, right? So I think that's what he's talking about. He's got like social anxiety.
성공이다 보상할 줄 알았지 근데 말해 시간이 지날수록 괴물이 된 기분이야. 처음 아파가 나의 성공이란 괴물은 더큰 부러워. 내 무기였던 욕심이 때려 날 집어삼키고 망치면 때려 목줄을 걸어. 어떤 이들은 내 입을 틀어 막으면서 낙가를 삼키라 해. I don't want that. 그들은 내가 이 동산에서 나가길 원하는 shit. 알겠으니까 제발 그만해. 이 모든 일들의 근원은 나니까 나 스스로 그만둘게.
Okay, this is such a hard song to listen to because, like, what hard in this way. It's so there's so many serious issues to kind of tackle, but then the beat goes so hard and his rapping goes so hard that I just want to bop my head to it. But then you consider the lyrics to it, and you're just like, okay, I really need to consider what he's saying here, right? So it's one of those songs. So what I really appreciate in this song is the kind of whole concept of the biggest enemy that you have is you, right? The big, like, there's a quote where it's like, once you've mastered yourself and your own kind of issues, then everything else is easy after that. So I think this song's a really good illustration of that. Like, being able to conquer your own issues and your own fears and your own kind of thing, because I think there's no one in the world that's crueler to you than you are. You know what I mean? So I like how he's illustrating that. Wait, what did he just say? If my misfortune is your happiness, then I'll be unhappy. Okay, interesting. If the target of your loathing is me, then I'll go up on the guillotine. This song is so heavy. Like, this song is heavy, you know? It's like, yeah, it's a very thing song. It's a song that you really need to kind of like ruminate on, you know what I mean? Oh, those lines go absolutely hard. What he just said. Wait, let's go back. It's not that I couldn't do the show me the money, it's that I said I wouldn't. It's not that you guys who portrayed us didn't do it, it's that you couldn't. Oh my lord, that goes absolutely hard. And I'll tell you why it goes absolutely hard. Is because he's saying essentially we've done so well. I'm so fucking successful. I'm so good at this shit. That doesn't matter what you do. You can't achieve what you want. Like that. Those lines go absolutely hard. Like absolutely. I love it. I love it. I love this man. That's the accident that people were talking about, because I thought it was just when I was watching the music, which was it, Amygdala, right? That's when it showed that. I thought it was just kind of an illustration of like it was a metaphor, but it actually a thing that happened to him where he had an accident and fucked himself up basically, his shoulder. probably my favorite like bars from him. Absolutely goes so hard. Maybe not my, I don't know about my favorite, but like I love those bars. The this bar and then this one. I think they got unbelievably hard. Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. I really like that song. Okay, so far okay, this is a long song. This is a 6-minute song. Show Me the Money is where a show where popular rappers go against each other. I get.
하고 싶은 게 없다는 게 진짜 뭐 같은데 흔한 꿈조차 없다는 게 한심한 거 알아 다른 게 하람대로만 하면 된다면
Okay, so we got some singing happening.
다 괜찮아 그런 말들은 믿은 내가 병신이지 나 죽지 못해 살아 술이나 좀 줘봐 오늘은 취하고 싶으니 제발 말르지마 뭐든 좋아 백수 새끼가 술 마시는 건 사실이지만 취하지도 않은 버틸 수가 없어 모두가 달리는데 왜 나만 여기 있어
Every song is so like on this album at least every song actually in general every Sugar song I've listened to is so there's like 52 meanings behind every lyric he has. It's just I'm blown away just by his talent as a lyricist. You know what I mean? Like I can't. Oh, I thought this was a Sugar only song. Okay, feature. Ooh, this voice. The high notes are crazy.
그대의 창조와 삶의 끝을 함께하길 Dream 그대의 자리가 어딜지라도 관대하리 Dream 결국 실현의 끝에 만개하리 Dream 시작은 미약할지언정 끝은 창대하리 그래 시발 죽지 못해서 살아 하고 싶은 게 없단 건 말이 무엇보다 외로운데 주변에선 하나같이 정신 차리 란 말뿐이네 화풀이해 상대는 뭐 나뿐인데 뭘 화풀이해
I really love how good Sugar illustrates mental health and not having perfect mental health and or depression or whatever it is, right? This whole idea of like pull my wait, let's see, let's go back. Everyone around me is just telling me to pull myself together. They vent their anger. I'm my only companion. What are you venting for? Like this whole idea of like when you're outside of this headspace, when you're outside of the mind that's just depressed or has issues in it, you look at this person and you're like, just fucking get better and do better and just like figure your shit out, right? That's how you look at it. But as someone who's gone through that, where your mind is having control of everything and you can't do anything, and you just like the only two emotions you have are either being wildly depressed and despondent or just massive amounts of rage. You like, I think if you have never experienced that, you can't grasp it, and then you kind of feel frustrated with someone when they are that way. Because yeah, I've experienced that for sure. So I really like how good he does that. You know, because in my late teenage years, that I had both severe anger issues as well as I was depressed, basically. So this song is really hitting me in places. That's why I connect to a lot of Sugar's shit, because he's talking about shit that I went through, like depression particularly, and just like severe anxiety and just like anger issues, and yeah. So I really love his stuff.
난 말뿐이네 화풀이해 상대는 뭐 나뿐인데 뭘 화풀이해 매일 아침에 눈 뜨는 게 숨 쉬는 게 친구와 가족조차 멀어져만 가네 시간이 흐르면 흐를수록 더 조급하네 나 혼자인 기분 나 혼자인 지금 모든 게 사라졌음에 신기루처럼 사라졌음에 이젠 빌어먹을 나조차도 사라졌음에 이렇게 세상에 나 버려지네 그 순간 하늘과 멀어지네 떨어지네
So far away 나에게도 꿈이 있다면
I love the voice, whoever this is.
Don't far away 나에게도 꿈이 있다면 날아가는 꿈이 있다면
그대의 창조와 삶의 끝을 함께하길
Like outside of how good like the lyrics are and kind of meaning behind them, the vibe of this song is also so good.
결국 실현의 끝에 만개하리 Dream 시작은 미약
To do maybe once, like 3-4 times a year, maybe. Like, it's very good, but it's just a very fucking heavy song.
Dream 그대의 자리가 어딜지라도 관대하리 Dream 결국 실현의 끝에 만개하리 Dream 시작은 미약할지 언제 끝은 창대하리 Dream.
Oh, that was nice. It was like Dream. That was good. I liked it because it was like different to Sugar's previous stuff. You know what I mean? It was like not a lot of rap. Like there was rap, but like it was a lot of singing happening, which is really cool to hear. Okay, so this is the next song. What's this? August. Okay, we've listened to this, so I'm not going to listen to this one. Yeah, we've already listened to this. So let's go to the next song. August D Skit. Okay, it's a short thing. Let's watch this. I don't know what this is, but.
왜 빨리 왔는데? 빨리 뭐? 아니 바로 옆에 있어. 안녕하세요. 이 자리 갈게. 여기 양갈비살.
Because I remember I was putting a couple of songs on loop, and I remember one of a random August D song came out, and I think this was. I didn't listen to it, but I remember this like opening is what I'm saying. Listening to it in the car.
예, 주세요. 내가 이제 이번 믹스테이프 자체가 이 방탄소년단 슈가로서 되는 게 아니라 약간 나의 여러 가지 모습 중에 한 가지를 보여주는 거라고 생각을 해가지고, 그러니까 내가 어쨌든 음악을 하는 데 있어서 형이 어쨌든 많이 이렇게 믿어줬잖아. 난 그게 되게, 아까 양평이랑 수란 누나랑 이야기하면서 나는 그 이야기를 했었거든. 나는 내가 지금 이렇게 음악 할 수 있는 거 되게 우리 형이 나를 믿어줘서 그런 거야. 그렇게 믿어주는 사람이 있는 것 자체가 되게 어떻게 보면 되게 좋은 거 아닌가.
나는 너희 연습생 때부터 지금 이렇게 잘 될 때까지 다 완전 믿고 있었지. 그래서
나도 믿고 있다.
Okay, so that was just like a little behind the scenes type thing. That's kind of cool. Okay, I just want to check something. Okay, so we got. Okay, so we got 3. Yeah, we got 3 songs to go. These are short ones though. harmony in the back. How can you make like a 1.5 minute clip with one word that it goes absolutely hard? I can't even. Give me disbelief, honestly. Okay, I think this is the last thing on this mixtape.
I'm the boy because I'm
Oh, this is from Agust, right? This is from Agust. This is like the in that song. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so this is the intro. So I was supposed to listen to this first. Oh, that's hilarious. I wonder why they like. Why the guy that created this playlist said it like this, like the intro is the last thing. That's hilarious. Okay, so that was the I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything, because there's a video here showing it in August. So we listened to intro, Agust, Give It To Me, skit. We listened to that. We listened to At Dawn. We listened to the last. We listened to that. Dream Reality. So Far Away. Yeah, we listened to that. Okay, we listened to all of them, so that's good. Okay, that album, or not album, sorry, mixtape was amazing. I loved it. I loved every song on it. I would say probably my favorite song. Ooh. It's between Agust D and the last, I think. Yeah, I would say my favorite song on the mixtape is between. It's got to be Agust D or the last. Agust D probably pushes it up just because there's a music video for it, but both of those two songs were really good. So yeah, that was fun. That was fun. So this will be going. This reaction will be going on YouTube, but we will be ending the stream there. Because that was my reaction to this. But really, I'm blown away more and more by Sugar. Like, I'm at the point where I just want to listen to Sugar. Like at this point, like I know I've got to do reactions to other stuff that I'm doing, like Stray Kids and other BTS members and ATs and stuff on YouTube. But I'm at that headspace right now where I just want to listen to Sugar. Like that's where I am right now, because I actually love his music. Like honestly, he's really quickly going up for me as my favorite artist right now. He's like climbing up those ranks already, you know. So I'm very excited to get more into Sugar stuff, but I'm probably gonna have a bit of a break from Sugar stuff so that we can start going to other members of BTS, because I really want to do a J-Hope video soon. But we'll see how that plays out. My plan right now is to do one day do Stray Kids, one day do BTS, and one day do ATs. That's the way I'm trying to kind of spread out my content. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.